Hi, this is Amy with Sensorium Hypnosis. Welcome to my educational video on weight gain, how trauma, stress, and unconscious conflicts are keeping you stuck. We are all familiar with the mainstream approach to tackling weight loss. I like to call it nutritional micromanagement, vegetarian, vegan, paleo, pre-packaged, pre-portioned meals, no sugar, no alcohol, no packaged foods, weighing, measuring, restricting. And to be quite honest, most of us aren't prepared for this level of discipline on a long-term basis. Now let's talk about exercise micromanagement, getting in the cardio and the steps and the weights, all coming from an intellectual, conscious, surface level approach. But why is this often not enough to get the pounds off and keep them off? Because the problem and the solution to weight management comes from a much deeper place. So why do these programs often fail? Why are they non-sustainable long-term? Because they are prescriptive versus intuitive. They are unpalatable and punitive. The focus is on restricting and removing. It is a one-size-fits-all. It discounts the role of the unconscious mind, discredits the mind-body connection, and ignores the emotional component to eating, the trauma and the stress triggers. Let's think for a moment on how past trauma affects your current day relationship with food. What about the 6-year-old version of you that used food as a source of comfort? Or the abused child that learned carrying extra weight pushed others away and kept her safe? Or the teenager who now associates food with feelings of shame and worthlessness and hides her eating habits from others? These mainstream approaches to weight management can never address this. Fast forward, unhappy marriage, unsatisfying career, family drama, unanticipated life stressors. Fast forward, poor sleep, few tools for managing daily stress, constant fight or flight, lacks the strength and confidence to make needed life changes. All of this trauma, all of this stress, past and present, now creating more barriers to sustainable weight loss. Can you now begin to see why the mainstream approach to weight management can be problematic? Let's think about this. You know your own body best. You know what foods agree with you and which wreak havoc. You know when to eat and how much. You know which foods are palatable and enjoyable and which are not. You clearly know the difference between eating when you are hungry and when you are just mood eating. You already know the types of physical activities that appeal to you, and you're likely to integrate into your lifestyle long term. So why wouldn't you just lean on your intellectual wisdom? Why seek the advice of an expert who has a lot of the same intellectual knowledge as you? Because the kind of challenge you're trying to solve hovers beneath the surface of awareness, and the long-term solution cannot be found in the outer world. And herein lies the issue. The intellect versus the intuitive. Can the intellect and conscious mind alone solve addictions? If so, why is it that when we use mainstream interventions, as one addiction is quieted, another begins to erupt? Why are the results typically short term? And if so, why aren't we all skinny? Consider this. Maybe it's not that these mainstream approaches don't make any sense. Maybe it's that they just don't make the kind of sense that equates to long-term sustainable weight loss. Maybe sustainability and long-term recovery from food addictions is about accessing the deeper levels of the mind where intuitive wisdom lies, to gain clarity, resolution, answers, and inner peace. Maybe it's just as much about resolving past trauma and managing current life stressors as it is about creating healthier habits. And maybe there is an order of operations where one precedes the other. In terms of the order of operations, maybe it makes sense to first look at the root causes of this behavior and to begin to challenge old scripts and beliefs, to create a new inner dialogue, to slowly begin to regulate sleep patterns, to reintroduce the concept of calmness, to completely dismantle the fight or flight response pattern, and to find better tools for managing daily stress, to find healthier replacement behaviors, and to begin to draft a list of short-term and long-term solutions to stress and trauma triggers. So now you can see that by resolving these inner world conflicts first, one can begin to successfully integrate outer world weight loss strategies. And once you find the healing formula for life that resonates best with your soul, the byproduct of this, you guessed it, sustainable weight loss. I hope sustainable weight loss and management is now beginning to make more sense. There is an order of operations. First, to resolve unconscious conflicts, learn to manage current life stressors and triggers, look at the short-term solutions and long-term goals before integrating mainstream weight loss approaches. And now that you understand the kind of help you need and the ideal order of operations, you can ask yourself this one question. Are you ready to get help reeling in your weight gain and food addiction? To learn to journey inward to solve these unconscious conflicts, to begin to challenge and replace old life scripts and inner dialogue, to discover the tools to manage daily stress, and to begin to channel the wisdom and energy of the higher self for creating your own healing formula. A calm mind and a calm lifestyle equals calm choices and calm behaviors. Your state of mind, the life choices you make, and how you live greatly impacts your eating behavior. If you would like to learn more about my spiritual intuitive weight loss program, just simply click the blue highlighted link below to schedule a free consultation. Or you can go to bookamy.timetap.com, or you can visit my website at www.sensoriumhypnosis.com. Again, my name is Amy Marohn with Sensorium Hypnosis. I thank you kindly for taking the time to listen to my educational video on sustainable weight loss. Have a wonderful, blessed day.